Hey guys, Dante Nelson, lighting designer of the ALF lighting crew, and I wanted to show you an update of a video I did, I think back in March, February, March, uh, the church lighting setup that we have going on here. So, if you haven't seen the first video, I guess you can watch it. There aren't too many drastic changes, same sanctuary. But there are some differences as well, and I want to just share those with you, kind of give you an idea of how we've grown in the past, 7 months now? Is that about 7? So we're still using the American DJ Wi-Fi pars, battery powered, wireless powered. You see the 4 here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So been very convenient for us. We've been able to, one of the things I've learned over the months is, full on is 6 hours, like the video says, the manual says. Wow. But um, if you're just living off of one color that's not white, like if you just do red or blue or green, you can get a good 20 hours out of the pars. So it's pretty good. I learned that because our church had a conference that took place Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I didn't have to charge the pars at all. And the Thursday session for the conference was like 4 hours. Four, yeah, 4-ish. The the next day was like 9, 10-ish. And then the last day was another 4. So that was roughly 20 hours right there of having them on. I didn't have to charge them. But we still use the stage setter 8. And, oops. We still have, well, you remember our book was the ALF Lighting Crew service book or something like that. Now it's a lighting guide, and it just showcases all of the types of lighting that we do. This video is going to stress on service lighting, but we've got our color guide, which, if you remember from the previous video, it has expanded greatly, adding quite the amount of colors and different meanings for them. Color mixes for the pars, also for the follow spots, which is actually a new component of the service lighting that I'll get to in a moment. You remember this was empty. Now we have 3 pages worth of designs for each song that we sing, as well as designs for the follow spots, because we do use the follow spots with different colors at points. So there's 3 pages of that. This is a big one. So the par and follow spot layout, and what I've done is, now the first one we ever did was original alternate, which you had your AE, AE, OE, OE, screen, OE, OE. So the pars are labeled in such a way where it's labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so with these, odd number 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you have the screen in the middle, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. So keep that in mind. And so I started creating different layouts. So you had the double alternate, which was OOEE screen OOEE. Then you had the mirror, which was OOEE screen EEOO. Then you had uprights, think football, OEEO, OEEO. Then you had upright switch, OEEO, EOOE. And then the follow spot version, which is follow spot OOEE, OOEE follow spot, which means the follow spot would go on that wall over there. Then our lights hit that wall, then the screen, then the lights than the follow spots. So that was one of the major changes we've made. We still have a set of designs for different parts of the service. That's about it. Service or the serving, yeah, so you get the idea. As you can see, there's a candy bowl. It's empty now, but this is not only for lighting, but for all of technical arts. And you see the cameras there, that's the soundboard. Video engineering takes place over there. So everyone that's part of technical arts, obviously, has taken a share of candy. We normally have Jolly Ranchers in here, other flavors, but hands off is just for tech arts. In fact, I'll take one. As you can see, we still do the stage setter. I'm gonna go ahead and bring up a couple of colors. So we got red and green, so in the previous video you saw we had 8 being controlled and 8 here, but I narrowed it down to just 4 and 4. So that's a difference there. Not a big difference, but it's something. But the Wi-Fi parts they have 8 channel modes. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In the past we used 8. Now we use 4. Or a 4 channel mode. And then for the somewhat noisy follow spots, we have follow spot 1, which is the American DJ FS600 LED. I've done a product review of this. You can check that out. As you can see, there are different colors. You got white, red, if we can focus, yellow, blue, green, orange, purple, and warm. You can see warm is selected here. And you can see blue is selected here. And so when you raise up the colors, it produces an interesting effect, which doesn't translate all too well on your screen, but the idea is to produce a more natural looking light, which I think it does a decent job of doing. As you can see, these are controllable by DMX, so if we wanted to, we could control it right from that control over there. But that's something we probably won't do, just because we don't have the need for that, a major need. And the type of lighting that we do, it would be kind of difficult. So, yeah. I mean, a lot of people are touching different things, so I invested in some hand sanitizer to try to keep things clean, and gotta hold off on diseases out there. The Lord died for it all. I'm above that. So, I want to show you guys the name tags that we wear. I have them wear name tags. I'll just show you mine. I don't want to compromise anybody else's name. As you can see, Alf Lighting, Dante Nelson, the lighting designer. Actually, you guys already know about Nia Whitehurst, associate lighting designer. We have a team of technicians as well. So that's really an update on how we do service lighting. So in a sense, you're looking at red and blue, and of course the follow spots, and they're aimed right at the podium. Oh my. Now here's one aspect I didn't share with you in the previous video. It's not an update though, but I forgot to share it with you. Our broadcast lights. So you see those that light there, and these 6 here, and then the one all the way across the way. These are our broadcast lights, and Obviously, you see we got camera. We normally have 2 cameras and a third camera down there in the box. And what these cameras do is obviously they film the service. We're able to do things with that film, editing, sending it over to places like TBN. But I wanted to go ahead and turn them on for you so you could see them and just get an idea how bright they can be. And now when we first started doing service lighting, our lighting crew wasn't necessarily in charge of these, but now they're kind of our responsibility to turn on and off. So it looks nice. The broadcast lights on. The only problem, especially that side, they tend to wash out. You see the difference. Things get kind of washed out. So I'm not the biggest fan of these lights. Plus they're hot. So you're right next to them and stuff. It can get hot up in the balcony. Heat already rises, so you're dealing with that aspect. So I'll turn them off. But for the ALF lighting department, this is the general setup. Whoever's speaking ends up being lit with the follow spots, and you've got your pars on both sides. You've got the different layouts of the pars, and maybe I'll extend this video to show a couple of different layouts so you can get an idea of what they look like. But yeah, so that's the update. It's got the charging area there. Oh, I also added this, a service lighting checklist. And this is for everyone who's doing lighting. That's, you got your setup. And you got your breakdown. And that pretty much gives a step-by-step blow on how to make sure this happens. And working with the controller and all of these different things. You have to excuse that DMX cable. I was doing some work before this video. Alright, I knew this video wouldn't be as long as the first one because I'm not going through all the stuff that I did in that first video. But let's go ahead and wrap it up with the social media and all of that. Boo 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 boo. So you follow the ALF Lighting crew. alflighting.wordpress.com. Follow us on social media, Twitter, ALF Lighting Crew, at ALF Lighting Crew, Instagram at ALF Lighting Crew. Those are all the 2 that were built to really manage. We're on Google Plus, Facebook, Vine. Yeah, those are the 3. We're not very active on there though. Actually, I want to show you something real quick. Well, while I'm looking for this object, you can follow me on Twitter. That's normally where I'm active. I'm not really active anywhere else, but I'm at multiple locations, and so. But I want to show you this that I had made, these little business cards. So this will tell you everything you need to know about the crew. So if it would focus, oh my goodness. There we go. ALF Lighting Crew. Not only do we light, but we are light. That's our website, Twitter, Instagram, and everything's got to be biblically based. So yeah, that's us. And on the back, Ministry of Abundant Life Fellowship Church, and that's their website. Definitely check out the church's website, and you can follow the church as well. They're most active on on Twitter and Facebook. That's where they're most active at. So you got that option to follow the people that help make this happen. I'm not going to tell you how to follow anybody else in the crew because they don't like it when I try to bring them into the fold. I'm just looking now. There is one more thing. I can't believe I'm forgetting these different things. It's like I didn't write anything down. You know what I mean? It's crazy. But I've really been taking extra care to, yeah, that's the story. I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta make sure that we're in a position where if things happen for whatever reason, we have a little something that'll hold it together until we're able to get a more permanent solution, if you will. So, alright, that's the video. If you liked it, then like it, thumbs up, you know what I mean? Subscribe for more videos, and keep shining.